welcome back to part 2 of day 23 in New York, and the first real day to hang out there. And of course we're on the road with Shida, the gorgeous model who I actually met at a party in LA, and we swapped emails on MySpace if you saw in part 1, and she said I could stay with her in New York, so she's come along for the adventure. And we were on the streets, and before you know it we went up and saw her hairdresser, and lo and behold, who should be on the wall but gorgeous pics of Shida herself, which was nice to look at. But it was cool to sit down with the salon owner and have a little chat about a story. It's all about random stories, and here we are. I don't even know where we are in Manhattan, but what's your name again?
Hadiya Barbell.
It's nice to meet you. This is your salon, so what's this? Yes. Have you always been into hairdressing? Is this your thing?
Always, always. I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
And where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Brooklyn. Well, no, not Brooklyn. Hold on. I grew up in the Bronx, New York.
So local.
Yeah.
So what's it like living in here and working in the city? Pretty cool?
It's great. The city is like everything. It's all these crazy people. I love them all.
Okay.
Fashion. I mean, being in Soho is just wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about, look at your funky hair. Tell us
I
about
just
your...
like it wild. Wild and crazy, just like how I am.
Really?
I'm just wild and crazy, yeah.
Okay, so what's the story in you getting involved in all this? Like, has it been always a dream?
Just always striving ahead and just like never seeing myself in one place. Like always seeing myself just having more, and it wasn't necessarily a dream. I never thought I would have my own place. It was just like,
wow,
you know,
I
felt like I was ordained.
Okay.
Ordained for greatness. Well,
Yeah,
I'm a
meant to be.
Sagittarius. We always think that we're ordained to live the life that we choose.
Well, that's a good thing, way to be positive, right?
This is true, and I never want to work for anyone. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to.
Yeah, I'm
how
the
do
same.
people even do it?
I know, it's tough.
It must be miserable, huh?
So tell us about like some of the things. You just mentioned some of the people you worked with before with their hair.
I work with Angela Bassett,
Wow.
Ashanti, Wendy Williams, Maya, Fantasia, my current client, Star Jones. I mean, I'm sure there's quite a, let me see, Maya, wait, I said Maya, Eva Pickford. I've created, she has really short hair, and I've created all these long wigs for her. Really great stuff, like really fun stuff. Work with a couple of magazines, like just doing a lot of creative direction for it. And hope to do a book very soon.
Good for you, babe. That's awesome just to walk in here. And so do you find like with creating with hair, like anything's possible with the creations you have? Can you pretty much do anything with someone's hair?
All about shapes.
Really?
Yeah, it's all about creating a shape. That's what I think. That's the beauty of it all. Just creating a really beautiful and interesting shape for the person's face.
Okay.
Yeah, shaping is everything.
Yeah, it's a talent in itself.
All about the cut. And I think the best looking hair, the one that looks like you just got out of bed. The one that looks good when you're naked. That's the best hair.
Rock on.
Like mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I love asking people all around the world about like if they could live the ultimate dream, what it would be. So I'd like to ask you that, if you could live the ultimate dream for you. It sounds like you're in the process of doing it. But what would it be?
The ultimate dream would just, the dream, because I don't know if this is reality, but the dream would be to just, the normal, simple, very simple, it would be just to be joyful.
And content and happy.
Just content and joyful and free of pain, and that's just unrealistic. But yeah, that's the ultimate dream. Yeah, just to be free of pain and just be joyful and happy and free. Just be free.
Good for you.
Just to be free is everything to me.
All right.
Free of any kind of things that hold you down. Just to be free. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And that can mean everything.
Great to meet you very randomly here, and all the best with everything.
I love random.
Random is the way.
That's my problem, actually.
That's a good problem to have, I think.
Yeah, so it was cool to meet Hadiya, and before you know it, we're out on the streets again where the snow was pelting down. It was freezing cold. But the next adventure awaited, and as we were cruising along the streets, we decided to pop into the office of her photographer.
What's up? All right, here we are in New York. Keith Major, how you doing, buddy?
New York fucking city.
Good to meet you.
How you doing? I'm sorry I had to curse, but you know.
That's okay. I just saw some of your pics, man. How long have you been involved in photography for?
Man, I've been a photographer since like 12 years old, dude.
Really?
So I'm a really old guy. I'm 46. So,
wow.
I've been a photographer professionally for about 20 years.
Wow. Okay, well, I love to ask people if that's something always what they always want to do.
That's what I always wanted to do, dude.
There you go.
It's like in the 4th grade, I'm like, I'm going to the High School of Art and Design and Rochester Institute of Technology.
Good for you.
Yeah, so.
Excellent, man. So what's some of the cool things you've been able to do, like places you've been?
Man, you know what? I still have places to go, but I've been to the Caribbean, like Jamaica, St. Croix for work, Antigua for work. I've been to London, and then just around the U.S. and parts of Canada.
Nice, man.
I love asking people, you know, that are doing careers and stuff, advice that have other people out there, younger people especially, about chasing dreams.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, first of all, chasing a dream is about believing in yourself. And that's where the real energy comes from. Once you really believe that you can do it, it starts to manifest itself. And, you know, and you do your homework, you know. Unfortunately, a lot of things seem to happen overnight on television with regards to, you know, reality TV and stuff like that, but that's not really real. You gotta, you know, put in your time, do your homework. But when it's something that you love and you're chasing your dream, it's worth it, you know. It's definitely, you know, put in the time. And when you make it, it seems like it happened overnight, you know, because that's when people discover you, but it actually took a while to get there.
Long time.
Yeah.
All right, man.
The other thing is, you know, as far as being a photographer goes, I would say to anybody in the 21st century, motion picture, like the little camera here, you know, do film, do video, not just one picture at a time.
Exactly. All right, man, cool. And, you know,
baby.
if you could live the ultimate dream then for you, what would it be? I guess you're living it right now.
The ultimate dream, I'm
make a wish.
definitely living my dreams, but my ultimate dream actually would be to spend 3 days a week shooting beauty and cosmetic TV commercials and huge posters for in-store display. And that's all I did, and I got paid several thousands of dollars to do that.
All right.
That would be the ultimate.
Great to meet you, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, so Keith was a cool dude, and that was pretty much it for the afternoon and night. We had to get off the street because it was freezing cold and go back into the subway, get a transfer to Central, and then on to Yonkers, where, check this out. When we left this morning, it had just started snowing. Now it was just everywhere, so it was a bit of a mess, and our little adventure in getting back to Shida's apartment wasn't quite over yet. We had to wait a while for a taxi, and when we finally got in, things got a bit sketchy, but good things work out in the end.
And I can get out and push if we need.
Careful. Oh.
He's good.
I stuck like last year. I brought the customer over here. He even bring that boxes, this thing, that's another box.
Right.
I have little, I do not say I am expert, but I have a little experience now, you know.
Right.
I said, car is going back. I put back, it's going on the sidewalk, you know.
Right.
On the top. I do.
I'll make